All right, all right, all right. Good morning, everyone. Wow. Welcome to our technical training. Yeah, so probably, okay, maybe you heard me or, wow, your jobs, your voice. Yes, I have a sore throat. So please pardon me. What's important is what we learned today in our training. All right, so before we start, of course, okay, before we start, please, uh, please tell your business partners, okay, or announce it to your group or encourage them to join with us today so that they will learn here in our technical training because this is very important. But what we're going to discuss is more on the DTC, okay, how to encode, how to encache, okay, so where I can find the unilevels, their steps, everything, all about DTC because I know there are still distributors who doesn't even know how to open their accounts, where to open their DTC, the website. Also, they don't even know also, uh, or some of our distributors didn't even know how to encode, okay, which is the most important or the critical part. Okay, so later on we will discuss more about that. Then the amendments, also the company updates, what are the new things here in our company. So later on I will announce it or I will share it to you guys. So but before that, let me greet first our business partners here, our leaders, our economy drivers all over the world, okay, because it's not only in Nigeria but we have also OFW Filipinos who are watching with downlines here in Nigeria. So you are very welcome. Yes, I see here Eromosili Ruth Iwetan. Wow. Chedive, Maricel, Chiniere, Chukmeka, Iziako Peace. Wow, Mama Mary Ann. Wow, how are you, Mama Mary Ann? I like your backdrop. The greens. Green. Yeah, so Mama Pilar Izon. Who else? Mama Sandra from Taiwan. Yes. Kunli. M Global Lagos. Okay. Toyin, Anima Shaun. Yes. Good morning to you guys. And we are also live in our Facebook page, in Nigeria Talks. So for those who cannot enter our Zoom, you can enter or you can view or you can watch in our Facebook page. But later on our Q&A, okay, as much as possible, if you can go inside in our Zoom, okay? Zoom, code, I mean the Zoom meeting is, the meeting ID is already pinned in our Facebook comment, okay? So it's there, it is pinned. So if someone will going to ask for the meeting ID and the password, just forward it to your business partner, okay? So we also have here Enoch Bigirimana from Burundi. All right, Ben Gift from Kenya, Urigo Come Beatriz. Wow, these are the people I'm so familiar because they are our students in R2S. Yes. So I guess this one is also broadcast in our different regional center. Okay, so hello there in Lagos RC. Oh, I did not see people in Lagos RC. It's off cam, but I know there are people who are watching. All right, what else? Okay, yes, I guess everyone is now ready. Are you ready, guys? So please, okay, please encourage your people, okay, to attend this technical training. Oh, Imo Udo. Good morning, everyone. Ameshere to you, ma. uh, oh, Mama Mary Ann is smiling. Oh. I know how to say what is that language? I forgot. Okay, you did. All right, watching Liumar. I'm Gazin Ramos watching also. All right. Yes. Good evening, sir, from Mr. Kunli. Okay, it's not yet afternoon. We say good evening. All right, so I guess everyone's now. Are you ready, guys? Okay, yes, Mama Maria is doing that. I am ready. okay, so this training is so very important, especially if you're a first timer, because what we're going to discuss again is more about on DTC. Okay, so let me share now my slides so that we can start right away. All right, here we are. Okay, so my name is Jermaine Hapitana. I am your international trainer here in Nigeria. And yes, I'm going to discuss more about the DTC and company update. So to begin with, of course, this is our web page. Okay, this is our web page. So my.economydriver.com/login, and the moment you key in that in the URL, you will it will pop up. Okay, the web page will going to show you and it show up, and it requires their username and password. So if you were not yet encoded, then you need to register. Okay, you need to register, but of course before you register, obviously you need to go to the office and buy the package there. So the office will going to give you a code, and that's why you're going to what? Encode in our system. So okay, so how are you going to register? So click register. All right. The moment you click register, it will pop out. Okay. This is the registration form. Okay. So the registration form, this is the most crucial part, the critical part, because the moment you're going to make wrong or have mistakes in registration form, I know it will give you more stress. Okay. Especially if it's supposed to be in the left, you put it on the right. Then it's supposed to be the last name should be complete. You just only put or write it only shortcut. So later on, it will give you wahala or problem that can cause you stress also. Okay? So be careful when doing your registration because it's irrevocable. It cannot be what? Changed anymore, or let's say you put it on the left, you put it on and you want to put in the right, so be careful. Okay, so what do you call this review first everything, all the personal details of your business partner, especially the last name, username, middle name, birth date, and of course, username cannot be changed. So you need to ask your business partner a username, okay, their desired username and password. Good news, it can be changed. Later on, I will show you how. Now, so the user ID will be given by the office and of course the PIN. So in this area, registration, as what I said, again, please bear in mind, do not rush. Okay? Double your time in checking every personal details, especially the sponsor ID, the upline ID, and the position. And also the personal details like the name, first name, and middle name. Okay? Including also the birthday. Okay? So now, after you key in everything, you fill out the form, then click the button there, register. Okay, click the button register. As you can see here, my arrow, all right, my cursor, register. And the moment you click register, it will pop out a message that you, Mr. Jobs, you will be encoded under the sponsor with his name, with an upline, with a sponsor ID, blah, 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 under, okay, placement or under the upline ID of. You see? So double time, check it before you going to proceed. Okay? If you are in doubt, okay, if you are in doubt, you need to what? Do not proceed it first if you are in doubt. But if you are confident, okay, that all the details are correct, the sponsor ID is correct, the upline ID is correct, okay, go and proceed. Okay, so that is for the registration. Okay, So if you have any questions later today, or if you have any questions regarding about what we're going to discuss, please jot it down and later on we will answer that. Okay, so that we can continue our discussion. All right. Now, once you are now registered, once you have your username, your password, you click sign in, you will see first the dashboard. Okay, this is your D.T.C look like. So in your dashboard, you can see there, okay, let me annotate, let me draw. Okay, as you can see here, in your dashboard, you can see your available balance. Okay, all user ID, it means accumulative, all user IDs. So how many pair count in the cycle, available travel GC, okay? Then there is a notification saying that please be reminded that NG 123456 is qualified for next month, which only means that you are already did your PC or your PMA. If the notification says that you need to do your PC or maintenance for you to be qualified, it only shows that you need to do your PC. Okay, then monthly prime rank for this year. Okay, as you can see here, then prime monitoring for the month December, whatever month is that. Then how many matches you have, as you can see here. Then your account info, your package. Let's say, for example, your country, Nigeria, what type of package, how many points, available points on the left, available points on the right is here. So for your information, guys, the binary income is always based on the points on the left and on the right. It's not based on genealogy, because most of the people, they always look at genealogy, right? They always look at the genealogy, the weak leg and the side and the right leg. So right side and the left side. Now, if you want to know what is your weak leg, you can see here in the points. Available points on the left, available points on the right. So it means your left points is lower compared to the right points, which means if you want to encode a new business partner, and if you want to earn a match bonus, of course, all you have to do is to encode it on the left side. Because if you put on the left, it will match on the right, because the right points is much greater compared to the left side. Okay, are we clear? Okay, here also in your account info, you can see the available product GC in quantity, okay, in pieces. How much did you earn the total direct referral commission from the start? Okay. Total pair commission from the start. Okay. Total unit level commission, total stair steps commission, UPP, how much you earned today, current total commission, and pairs this cycle. So there is now a monitor about your cycle. Okay. Let's say here in Nigeria, we have 18. You can start from 12. Okay, then go to 15 and 18. So if you are a first timer, or I mean, not first timer, you are a new distributor, I mean, okay, it will start from 12. After that, it will upgrade to 15, and later on, it will upgrade to 18. So from there, you can monitor how many cycles or pairs in a cycle that you have already. Okay, then total commissions of all accounts is already stated there. Okay, that's the total commissions of all accounts. If you have 15 accounts, it's already stated here. So, okay, from the start, okay, so that is your dashboard. And on the left side, this is where your panel, where you can see, or you can click the genealogy, stair steps, non-GA3. Now, sometimes it happened that maybe you experience or encounter that you cannot see the stair steps, you cannot see the genealogy, the non-GA3, the network menu. It's because probably you were asked to change your password. Now, the moment you change your password and it's still the same, so next thing you're going to do is to complete all your details. Okay, so click the settings, just click the settings and personal details. Okay, all about your info. So key in your address, mobile number, your email address, everything which is needed to fill up. Okay, the moment you fill out everything there about your personal infos, and the moment you save and refresh, you can now see all these genealogy, stair steps, network window, and everything. All right. Hope it's clear. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's move on. Now, let's go to genealogy. So this is your tree. This is where you can see your downlines, how many people you have on the left, how many people you have on the right, who are the sponsor. Okay. So you can see there your business partners. So here, in genealogy, it only limits until 31st. Okay, until 31st only. So as you can see there in my screen. Now, this red icon, human icon, that is you. Then on the left side, you will know if it's left or right. It's because the icon color is color green. Okay? And the right side is color blue. Sir Japs, how about there is no icon? What does it mean? It means that is an empty slot. Okay? Either you put your other account or you can register someone. Okay? Another business partner. Okay. Now, look at this one. So one, that is you. Okay? It reflects there on the below, the table below. Then number 7, it's there. You can see there, let's say, for example, Ibrahim Ulatunde. Okay, guys, this is only for training this purposes. Whatever name you see there, okay, it does not exist except me. All right. And the ID numbers are just only edited. Okay. See? Now, number 4, it reflects there. Okay, so you can see there until 31st. Sir Jobs, I want to know the downline, the group of number 31. What should I do? All you have to do, guys, is to click all you have to do is to click this one. Click the number 31, okay, and it will show to you the genealogy of number 31. So the moment you click 31, that number 31 will become the number 1. Okay? Are you following? So that's how you're going to check the genealogy of your downline. Now, if you want to search, okay, let's say for example, it's already on the deep level of your organization. And if you want to check if it is your downline, if it's under your umbrella, so what are you going to do? Ask the ID number. If you know the ID number, you can key in here, okay? It says there, enter user ID. After you enter the user ID, then click search. And the system will going to initialize and search that particular ID number. If the system cannot find the ID number, it only shows, but it only means that it is not part of your organization. Okay, or probably you entered the wrong ID number. Okay, but if you enter it and you click search and the system shows it to you, okay, then you can, what you call this, you can validate that that particular ID number, that particular person is your business partner. All right, is it clear now, guys? So if you have some comments, if you have some, okay, I cannot zoom in my screen anymore, Chukwimeka. Okay, so hope you can see clearly. It depends sometimes on your network. If your network is not so good, obviously it will going to get blurred. Okay, it will be blurred in your end. Okay, so that is the genealogy. Sorry. Okay, let's move on. Okay, now let's go to encashment. So here in Nigeria, so our encashment, of course, is daily system. So you can encash Monday up to Sundays. So if you encash Monday, you will encash it or withdraw it by next day. Now, here in Nigeria, we don't have check, only bank, okay, ATM, okay, access bank, okay. Now, what are you going to do? Let's say, for example, if you have an available balance of 4,500.92, and if you wish to encash 4,500, just key in the figure there. Do not put comma or do not put period .00. Just plain number only. No comma, no period. Okay, 4, 5. Let's say if you want to encash 1,000, just type it down there 1000. Okay, then click encash. And after that, you will see there a reference number, the date, the time, when did you encash, of course, your name, destination to your bank. Then, of course, your bank account number is also stated there. Then the gross. So let's say if you encash 4,500 naira, it's not totally 4,500. You will get a net. So minus the what they call this, the percentage, the tax, minus the processing fee. Okay, and let's say, for example, in this example, let's say you encash 22,835 naira. Okay, the money or the cash that will go into your bank account, it's not totally 22. It's only 21,313.25 because it was deducted by a tax and what? And processing fee. Why there's tax? Because we are legal. Okay. Okay, so that will be for encashment. Okay, now e-store. What is this e-store? Okay, the moment you buy products from our regional center, okay, it will go directly to your e-store. Let's say, for example, you buy 1 box of coffee. You pay at the counter, okay? The CSR, the cashier already processed everything. You receive the products, and the moment you open your D.T.C, go to e-store, you will see there the product reflect on your e-store how many products, the quantity, okay, products you bought from the office. And for example, 1 live-in coffee, you see there 1 remaining. So you have 2 options. Either you're going to transfer it to your account, okay, for your PC, or you can also transfer it to your downline's account. Okay, just know first the ID number of your downline. Okay, know, let's say, for example, I want to transfer one box of coffee to my downline. Okay, so all you have to do, put quantity here. Okay, let's say the remaining in the e-store is 1, then put 1 here, then select position. So in beverage, guys, okay, whether left or right, it doesn't matter because beverage has no binary points. Okay, unlike with the food supplement, you should know where is your weak points. Let's say, for example, left is only 0, left is 0 points, the other one is 700. And if you wish to earn, okay, if you wish to earn on binary points using the food supplement, then click left here. Okay, then user ID, as what I've said, you can put, okay, automatically, actually, when you open your e-store, it's already, your ID number is already posted there. Okay, but if you wish to transfer it to your downline, then you need to key in the user ID of your downline, then click send. Okay, so if you have, let's say, for example, if you have 10 and if you transfer 5, of course, after you transfer, the remaining will be 5. Okay, so that is for the transferring of products from your e-store. Now, as what we mentioned during trainings, that our products and our packages has 60 days expiration the moment you bought it from our office. Now, how will we know when our products will go into expire? As you can see there, beside the send button, there is an expiry date. Okay. Now, click that button, expiry date. Okay. And you will see there a notification or a message or uh, showing your expiry date, the product's expiry date. As for example here, the Liven Cappuccino will going to expire on December 28, okay, 2021 at 2359 minutes 59 seconds. What do we mean by that? Okay, we are following what? Philippine server time. But since we are here in Nigeria, okay, so -7. So it means this product will going to expire on December 28, 2021 at 4:59 p.m. Okay? So I mean the duration. Beyond, let's say 5 o'clock, 5:15, if you will not encode this before the said date, before the said time, your product will be forfeited. I know you encountered that. Oh, Sir Jobs, I bought 20 boxes of coffee. Okay. And when I check my e-store, it's not there anymore. Oh, when did you buy it? Last January, imagine. Oh, and you forgot to encode within 60 days. So what happened? It will be forfeited. Okay? So be mindful, guys. So better to check your e-store from time to time and check the products when to expire. So if you are very serious really in your business, you are doing this. Okay, you are doing monitoring if you are really serious in your business. Okay, so be mindful, make it a habit and be responsible for that. Okay, now I'm hope it's very clear to you about the e-store. Now, reorder. The moment you transfer the products to your ID number, it will reflect now to your reorder. Okay, so go to reorder. You can see there. Okay, you can see there the reference number, the date, okay, the time, the product you bought that that you transferred. Then you can see there the PV, okay, point value. That is the binary points. Then you can see here also the commission and also the positional points. Now, so Jobs, I want to know if I already, let's say for example, September, I want to know if I already achieved the PMA or the PC for the month of September. So what should I do? You can also check the reorder. Look at this one. Okay, let me put a line here. Okay, this is the whole September. All you have to do, if you know if you already achieved the 0.3334, all you have to do is to add everything here for the month of September. Okay? Oh, as you can see here, 0.0278 plus 0.0278 plus 0.0139 plus 0.0278, 0.1668, 0.0834. These are all the products you bought for the month of September. So if it achieves 0.334, then congratulations. You already maintained your account. Okay? You already achieved personal consumption. Okay? So let me try. Okay? Let's try it practical. I mean the actual. Okay, 0.0278. Okay, 0.0. Okay, let me clear it first. Let me draw. Okay, let's add this one. right? Clear. Okay, now let's add 0.0278 plus 0.0278 plus 0.0139 plus 0.0278 plus 0.1668 plus 0.0834. It means this person is already achieved PC. Okay, so guys, there are people also asking distributors, listen to this, Sir Jobs, is it only C247? Is it only complete the products that I need for me to achieve PC? No, any products will do. Any, as long as you will achieve the 0.3334. Okay, so that is for the order. Okay, so there's one way for you to know your PC. Okay, is it clear? All right. Are you learning, guys? You can type there, I am learning. Okay, both Zoom and in our Facebook Live. Okay, so this is interesting. Now you learn. Okay, now you know how to, if you already achieve your PC. Okay, thank you so much, Ma'am Sandra, Maricel, who else? Mayor. Okay, now, Unilevel. Let's go to Unilevel. So this is your Unilevel dashboard. As you can see here, your total Unilevel earnings for this month. Okay. Then the user ID of your downlines from 1st to 10th level or beyond 10th level, the name, the date, okay, the date when they encode the products, what product they encode, what commissional level, first, second, third, until 10th level, then how much did you earn from that product, from that particular person. Okay, and it also shows here summary. Okay, on the first level, the system will going to calculate everything on the first level. See, okay, as you can see here, 957 naira. Second level, 500 until 10th level. All right. Now, this is your unit level. Also, if you wish to know or if you wish to review your unit level incomes or earnings on the previous month, all you have to do is to what? Click this arrow. Okay, it will show you January to December. Then click a particular month and click query. Only the year 2021. So this year cannot be selected. Okay, it cannot be toggled. The only the month can be what? Reviewed from this year 2021. So from now on, if you want to know all your income from Unilevel, okay, from January until the year end, it's time for you to review it so that you can have your own goal, okay, for the next year, okay, to overtake all your earnings in Unilevel. So you can review. I know, guys, you can learn a lot from your DTC if you always open it and study your DTC. Okay, so this is your Unilevel. Now, let's go to stair steps. Okay, so this is your stair steps. In stair steps, okay, you can see here your personal accumulated points. Then you can see also your group points. Now, if you're going to add that 95 plus 11, that is already 100, almost 100 points, which means this person is already gold executive. Okay, this person is now gold executive. So you can monitor how many points you have, personal points, how many points of your group. So from here in your stair steps, you can now review in what areas are you going to work on. Okay, so if you wish to If you wish to become a silver executive, then make it 5 points here, make it 5 points here, or make it 10 points here for your personal. It's up to you. As long as the total of personal and group points, if the personal points and group points total is 10, you will become silver executive. If 100 gold, 1,000 global ambassador. Okay? Is it clear now? Now, your total stair-step earnings, this is what you earn from the time you start the business. Okay? And also, your total stair-step earnings for this month. Let's say, for example, November. So this is your amount, the amount of money you earn for this month. Here, you can also check the previous amount, previous months. If you want to review, again, just click this icon, just click this button. It will show you the months, then click query. Here in stair-step history, you can see the user ID, the business partners, the ranks. Okay? So let's say for example, Saliso Abubakar, distributor. Why? Because personal points is only 1.4 and group points is 4.1. So if you're going to add everything, that could give you around 5 points or 6 points. Okay? So 5 to 6 points. Now, if Saliso Abubakar will going to make the group points 8 or 9, then Saliso Abubakar will now become silver executive. So you can monitor here. And how much did you earn from the group of Saliso Abubakar only? Because stair steps, you will going to earn from first level until infinity. Now, Sir Jobs, someone in my group encoded products. Okay, he is not my direct. He is the direct of Mr. Saliso Abubakar. How come I did not see his name? You know what, guys? In stair steps, you cannot see the name of your indirect downlines. Let me repeat. You cannot see the names of your indirect downlines. Only the name of your directs. Are we clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? Again, the name appear in the stair steps, okay, here, is not the name of your indirect downlines. Only the names of your directs. That's why people sometimes are asking, Sir Jobs, okay, the downline of Mr. Saliso Abubakar bought this product and I haven't seen it. Of course, you cannot see it. You can see it, okay, in UPP, in Unilevel, but here in stair steps, you cannot see it. Only the name of your directs. Okay, so just like also here, for just only for purpose, for sample purposes, okay, training purposes. I have here my direct is Ferdinand Marcos. Okay, why become SE? Because personal points 1.7, group points 9.4. So if you're going to add up, it's beyond 10 points. That's why he become SE. All right. So now you can monitor who are my downlines, my directs, who are not yet achieved the SE, GE, and GA. From here in stair steps, you can see it already. Okay. Is it clear? Ma'am Pilar is on. Thank you so much. Yes, clear. Clear as a crystal water. Clear as your goal, right? Mama Mary Ann, clear as your goal. Your big goals. Okay. Okay, so there, as you can see, stair steps, yeah, the month, it appears there. Now, sorry, let me go back. Unipay plan. Okay, this is another feature, added feature here in EdCan 2.0. Again, Unipay plan follows the stair step genealogy. Okay, so what you can see here is not only the directs of yours. What you can see here is those people who bought packages and products also. Okay. Well, let's say, for example, Irene Fernandez bought package, newly registered, it says there. So you have a commissioner level, second level. So if it's second level, it's 3%. The computation is 3%. And it will reflect here on the level 2. Okay? So let's say, for example, number 4, Chukwudi Efu, newly registered, number 9, level 9. You earned from him 77 naira. Okay? So this 77 naira is already included here. Okay? It's already included in 50,000. So this is already the summary for the month of November. Let's say, for example, for the month of October. Okay. So this is your UPP history. Now, Sir Jobs, I haven't seen my UPP history. I have not seen my uni-level history. I have not seen my stair steps history. What could be the problem? Now, let me ask you, have you done your PC last month? If the answer is no, if the answer is no, then it will not show up. It means you have no income in uni-level, stair steps, and okay, and UPP. Sir Jobs, again, Sir Jobs, I did my PC. I did my PMA last month, last October. But how come still no UPP history, no uni-level history? What could be the problem? Okay. One reason probably you don't have any downlines yet. Right? How can you earn from uni-level if no one will going to buy because you don't have any downlines? Am I clear? Right, Maricel? Right, Henrietta? Okay, right, Ma'am Rena Alba, where are you going? Okay, you stand up. She stands up. Okay. Okay. So, shout out first to idol, Mr. Perry Tapales. Okay, who is watching with us. All right, you see, Mama Rena Alba went out, and she came back again. I don't know. Maybe she's checking his D.T.C. All right, again, guys, are you learning? Okay, let me check first my live comments here. Okay. Usama Dan Iyam, Chairman of Kano. I know you are now excited for the new RC there or new office in Kano. Yes. Hello to Ma'am Melody Agaluz. Wow, Ma'am Melody. Thank you for watching in Burn. All right, let's go back. So this is your Unipay plan, stair steps, and of course your Unilevel. So again, guys, if there is no UPP history shown or Unilevel history shown or stair steps history shown, it only shows that you did not done your PC or you did not do your PMA last month. It will not show up. Okay? Now, my rebates. Let's go now. Let's go to my rebates. So what is this? Every time you buy a product, and the moment you transfer it to your ID number, it will now reflect to your rebates history. And this rebates history will only be what? Applicable for SE, GE, and GA. I repeat, rebates is only applicable for Silver Executive, Gold Executive, and Global Ambassador. Okay? So let's say, for example, you bought 7 boxes of Liben coffee. You transferred it to your ID number to your account. After you transfer it from your e-store, yes, it will reflect in your reorder. It also reflects in your rebates history. Okay, just go to my rebates. Okay, wait, someone is calling. let okay. Where am I? Sorry for that interruption. All right. Okay, sorry for that. Someone called me. Mr. Christian Enrile, thank you so for the calling. There will be instructions on okay from our VPs. Okay, they request something from me. Okay, so guys, sorry for that. Let's start from the beginning. Oh, just kidding, guys. Okay, now let's start. Let's start. Where am I? Okay, my rebates. My rebates. So where am I? As you can see here, uh, I bought 7 boxes of coffee. Okay, from your e-store, you transfer it to your ID number. It will reflect to your orders, and it will reflect also to your rebates. Let's say, for example, I am silver executive. Now, I can see here I have 546 naira for my rebate. So this 546, I will going to encash that on the 15th on next month. Okay. Okay. So let's say, for example, it says here October. Then you can encash this by the month of November 15th. Okay. So the calculation of this is on the another technical training where I conduct training, I will conduct about calculations, okay, computations I mean, on how to earn from these rebates. So this is your rebates history. So the rebates depends if you've done triple maintenance, double, single, and it also the factor is also about your percentage as a silver, as a gold, as a global ambassador. Okay? So that is for my rebates. Now, let's move on. Product GC. So we have 2 GCs right now. We have the travel and the product. So for now, travel GC is on hold. So it's only there. It shows in your D.T.C if you have travel GC. But for now, the only thing that we have is product GC. So as you can see here, okay, where is my annotation? So as you can see here, in your product GC dashboard, you can see here all user IDs available GC. It means if you have 7 accounts, one GC on the first, 2 GC on the third, and 1 GC on the fourth account, it will show here that from the summary, okay, of GCs on your entire accounts. So it says here 4. So available GC for user ID in this particular user ID, you can see here 3. Then redeem. How are you going to redeem? Just enter the quantity. Let's say, for example, you have 3 ID, GC. Then click here 3 and click redeem. After you redeem, it will show here, but it's not yet processed. So the status is X, okay, which means not yet processed. So what are you going to do? Go to the office, apply for the GC redemption. Okay, you can see also in your product GC what are the GC available. Okay, as you can see here, let's say for example 3 box Liven coffee. This is the ticket number. This is very important. You need to use this for what? For the application. Then after the CSR, we're going to process everything. Now the status will be checked. It means it's already released. okay, by the office. So that is for the product GC. Now, here in Nigeria, we have this GC cycle. If your earning is below 350,000 naira, you will going to earn product GC. But if you are earning more than 350,000 naira a month, automatically it will be travel GC. Okay, so when are you going to get your first GC? Now, first pair to 8 pair, you will enjoy the 7,000 naira match sales bonus. Then it happened. Okay, now you are the 8 pair. Now it happened. Another prospect of yours want to join the business. He bought the package. You are so very excited. You encode it in your web in your D.T.C. Okay, you registered that person, and the moment you check your D.T.C, Sir Jobs, I encode yesterday. What? How come I haven't received my match bonus? What could be the problem? Okay, first check the transactions. Okay, check the transactions. Okay, can you hear me? Check the transactions, and once you see there the 9th pair is GC match 1/2, you are now in preparation for what? For the first GC. It means your 9th pair is not 7,000, but it is a what? 1/2 GC. So it means if another person will going to join you and you encode it again on your weak leg, okay, that will now be your 10th pair. That will give you GC match 2/2, and that's the time you will show a product GC. That will be your first CBC, or we call it a cycle bonus check. Are we clear? Cycle bonus check. Okay, so check first go to your transactions. Everything is stated there. Everything is shown there. So 9th pair, 1/2, 10th pair, 2/2. That is your first CBC. And your first product GC is 2 energy diffusers, which is worth 10,000 naira. Now, 11th to 18th level, 18th pair, 11th pair, 12th pair, 13th pair, until 18th pair, 7,000. 19th pair, 1/2, GC match 1/2. 20th pair, GC match 2/2. Then that will now be your second CBC or second GC. That is your carrier. Okay, so that is for the product GC. Hope it's clear now. Okay, to everyone. Now let's go to network menu. What is this network menu? So under network menu, you can see there recruitment, direct sponsored, PMA monitoring, network sales, rank promotion, global partners, and network activity. Okay, so let's discuss this one by one. So under the network menu, recruitment. Okay, in recruitment, you can see there who are the people joining you. Okay, this is real time. You can, okay, Sir Jobs, I want to know the people who joined me from the time I started the business. Is it possible? Yes. So as you can see here, there is a from and to, the date and time. So you can what? Customize, click and select the date, select the year, select the month. And after that, click search. Let's say, for example, you want to know who are the people who joined from October 1, 2021 until today. Okay, so all you have to do, open the this one, click, then click the this icon. You can click the year, you can click the month, you can click the date, and click search. Then the system will going to what? Initialize, and will give you, okay, the names of people, the names of distributors from that date until today. Okay, are we clear? Okay, so that is for the recruitment. When you say recruitment, who are the people who joined in your organization? Now, how about direct sponsored? These are now the people whom you directed. Okay, it only, let's say for example, you want to know from the start until today how many directs you have already. Okay, so still the same process. You can customize the date from and to. So that will be under network management, because people doesn't even know where to find the names of your directs. How many directs do they have? So now you can see it, you can review it, you can check it under in your DTC under network menu. Are you following? Okay. Are you learning, guys? Okay. PMA monitoring or your PC monitoring. So here, it says here, your business partners who have not yet done their PMAs. In here, you can check, you can monitor who are your downlines who have not yet done their PC or personal consumption or PMA. So what are you going to do? You can send message to them. Or the most fastest way is, if you know their numbers, WhatsApp number, call them and remind them in their PC or PMA. You see, the DTC will give you everything what you are needed. Okay, are you learning, guys? Please type it down there. Okay, some of you are very serious, really. Okay, can you please smile? It's only me, I'm smiling. Oh. How about the others? Are you not happy? Yes. Ma'am Christy Akas, watching you from Philippines. How are you there? I saw you a while ago with Ma'am Rena. Okay. Have you encash it already? This is my, I will send to you my account number later on. Okay. Anyway, just kidding. Wow, we also have here Ma'am Annalisa Sarno is also watching. Who else? Origo Beatriz. Inoson Kelly. Okay, so that is for PMA monitoring. Now, let's go to rank promotion. Here in rank promotion, if you want to know who are the people, who are your business partners who already achieved the SE position, GE position, and GA position. Let's say, for example, how many SE or silver executive do I have this year, 2021? Okay, first, you need to click this button, SE. Then after that, you can customize the date. Let's say you want to know from January 1 until today. Then after you customize this one, after you key in January 1, 2021, then click search. And the system will go into generate. Okay? The system will go into generate and it will show you. Okay? SE. People. Okay? Downlines do you have? Sir Jobs! Sir Jobs, I tried the rank promotion. I click SE. Okay, I click January 1, but there's no people. Oh, when I check the account, the rank is still distributor. Of course, you cannot have SE yet if you are distributor. All right. So guys, if you are distributor, Okay, do not waste your time going here, okay, and check SEGA or GA. Okay, don't waste any more your time checking. Okay, but if you are now a gold executive, SE, or global ambassador, and if you want to check your organization, your entire organization, how many SEs do you have, how many GEs do you have, how many GAs do you have, it's time, okay, for what? To check. Okay, so that's it. Mhm. Now, let's go to what? Okay, as you can see, okay, that is for the customization of your data. Then network activity. Here in network activity, it is real time. Here, you will know, okay, who are the people who recently joined at this time. Okay, so if you open your D.T.C, you can check there. Let's say, for example, there is a name here above. 4 p.m. is now part of your network. Let's say, for example, Madam Victoria Mansa is now part of your network. Please share the knowledge to his or her to continue the growth of both your network. So you can send message. So it shows that, wow, there is a person who joined in my organization. Then if someone will go into add account, it will also show here. Okay, let's say for example, Maricel Hilbero added his fourth account, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Rena Alba added his 1,000 account. Oh, imagine that, which is not valid anymore because we are only 15 accounts. Okay, so you can see there. Okay, also you can see here, what does it mean? When it says here, your partner is now qualified for unilevel stair-step production. This means, it shows that this person already achieved the PC or PMA, right? So it shows there, wow, my downlines is doing their PC. Okay, my group is doing their PC. So you can check in your network activity, all the activities, okay, done by your team. So everything is already there in network activity. Okay. What else? Now, let's go to change password. Okay. So now, since you are, let's say, because most of the time the upline is the one encoding the username and password of their business partner. Okay. The first, their prospects. And of course, after that, you as an upline, you need to give the username and password to your downline. Then you, the downline, it is your right. Okay, it is your right to change the password. Why? This is your business. This is your office. Do not give it to someone. Okay, do not give it even to your upline. Do not give it unless you give the authorization to upline to open your account. If you don't want, you have the right to don't give it to your upline or to someone else. Now, if you wish to change the password in your D.T.C, click their settings, then click change password. Then you need to key in first the old password. Let's say the old password is 123456, and you wish to create your own password. Then put here or key in here your new password. Now, for your password, put it into writing, put it into your notebook, in your journal, and remain only for 2 passwords. That you're the only one who will know the passwords. And it's very easy to remember. If in case, if in case that notebook will be what? Stolen, or maybe the notebook will be what? Throw it away. Now, only remain for 2 passwords. Because you know what, guys? From time to time, I think it's 2 months, the system requires you to change password. Am I correct? Okay. Every 2 months, the system requires you to change password. Now, for your password, do not make it too long because sometimes too long, you cannot remember it again unless you have a sharp memory. And do not use any characters because I found out sometimes people are using asterisks, colon, semicolon, apostrophe, question mark in their password. Imagine, how can you memorize that? Right? There is asterisk, there is plus sign, there is equals in their password. Of course, you cannot memorize that. So better to stick only for two passwords. That if you're going to, if the system will ask you to change the password, then use the first. Okay, if the system will require you again to change password, then click the second. Choose the second. At least remain for two passwords. All right, so that it will be also easily remembered. Sometimes people use their birthday, their anniversary. Okay, so it's up to you. So that's how are you going to change your password. Now, adding your account. Let's say, for example, I want to add account. So there are a lot of options. There are a lot of options if you're going to add your accounts, your personal account. Option one, okay, you can go to settings. You can click there, add account. So it will pop out. So this is the dashboard that you can see. So the placement information, which requires sponsor ID, upline ID, and position, left or right. Now, sponsor ID, what do you mean by that? When you put the sponsor, that is the ID number who will going to receive the direct referral bonus. Okay? Sponsor ID. Of course, you will going to key in there your main account. If you wish to, what? Add account. Upline ID, where are you going to place under? Where are you going to attach to? That is the upline ID. And select position. So before you go into add account, go to your genealogy first, okay? And review your genealogy and look for an empty slot, desired empty slot in genealogy where you're going to add your account. And know first the upline ID where you attach to. So you should know that. Okay, put into writing so that you will not make mistakes. Then after that, key in the user ID and security PIN. Then click register. Then there will be notification. Read it carefully. If you are in doubt, if you are not yet sure, do not proceed. But if you are really sure and very confident, proceed. Register it. Okay? So again, be careful in registering your additional account. Am I clear? Option 2. Now, in option 2 and adding your accounts, you can do shortcut also by what? Open your genealogy. Now, let's say, for example, you want to add account on number 14 because it's an empty slot. You see, you want to add your additional account. So all you have to do is to click number 14, click it, and there will be a pop-out message saying register account, registration form. There in registration form, you have two selections. Okay, you have two selections, add to my existing account and register to my business partners. If add to my existing account, that will be, again, obviously, it is your additional account. But if you wish to encode a business partner, then click register to my business partner. Okay, so in this case, since we are talking about add account, so click add to my existing account, then click what? Next. Now, the computer, the system will going to give you a sponsor ID, and that is already your main account. Okay, NR 123456, for example. Then upline ID, where are you going to attach to? So of course, let's go back to genealogy. Your upline ID should be the ID of number 7. ID number. You should know what is the ID of number 7. Okay? What is the ID number of number 7? Because that is the requirement for what? For the upline ID. Am I right? Then where are you going to put? Left side. Why? Let me go back again. Number 14 is on the left side of number 7. So in the position, in select position, all you have to do is to what? Put it, the position should be left. Now, put the user ID and put the, or key in the PIN, which was the code given to you by the office. And click proceed. If you are now, again, if you are now confident, and if you are now sure that all the details are already correct, then click what? Proceed. All right? So that is for additional account. Now, let's go to bank linking. So this is the bank linking form. Here in Nigeria, for you to encash your income from your D.T.C, we required you to open a bank from Access Bank. Okay? Access Bank. So if you don't have Access Bank, this is the procedure. Go to Access Bank, open an account, then after the bank release your, gave you the bank account number, everything, that's the time you go to the nearest regional center or offices and fill out the linking form and wait for 7 working days. Okay, so the processing is only for free. If you have already Access Bank, just go straightly to the regional center office and fill out linking form and wait for 7 working days. Now, Sir Jobs, it's already delayed. Month. What could be the problem? Then this could be the problem. Because the moment you pass the requirements, the form, we will going to submit to the bank for verification. Then the bank will going to return to us the data and we are going to what? To link. So if your bank name and your D.T.C name matched, okay, no errors, no mistake, no missing name, no missing letters, that name, that bank account subject for bank linking. I repeat, if the first name in your D.T.C matches with the first name in the bank, same with the middle name, last name, D.T.C and bank, we are going to link that. But if there are mistakes or errors, let's say, for example, the middle name in your D.T.C is Ibrahim. In bank, it's Umar, which is supposedly the correct is Umar Ibrahim. But here in your D.T.C, it interchanged. What are we going to do? That is subject for what? Name repositioning. We are not going to link the bank. That's why, that's the reason why there is delay. Okay? That's the reason why there is delayed for over a month, for over a week, because that is the reason behind. Now, let's say again, Musbahu Ibrahim. There's no middle name. Subject for what? Edit name. Okay? We don't know. Maybe Musbahu Ibrahim is different from Musbahu Umar Ibrahim. Am I right? See? We cannot link that. Because probably Musbahu Ibrahim, who doesn't have middle name, is a different person. We don't want to give you wahala. Okay? Now, there's also an incident that, wow, almost the same, but we are very keen. Sometimes we check it doubled and we found out there is a period. If we found out there's a period or any character which is not the same with the bank name, then that will be subject for what? Edit name. Oh, again, you see? Oh, what else? Musba. Oh, look at wrong spelling. Lacking you, which is correct. Okay? That is again subject for what? Edit name. It should be match or else it will give stress for you. So what are we going to do, sir? Jobs? Go to the office, okay, and apply for edit name. And is there a processing fee? Yes. Processing fee, edit name is 1,000 naira per letter. Oh, 10,000 naira for name repositioning. So if you lack middle name and your middle name is Chukwimeka, oh, you can count now. Chukwimeka, C-H-U-E. Imagine 10 times 1,000. You will going to pay 10,000 naira for that edit name. That's why I'm telling you from the beginning about name registering. Be sure that your bank and your D.T.C name matches, or else you will going to pay the processing fee. For what? For edit and name repositioning. Are we clear? So it's very simple. If you don't want to pay, what's the answer? Do it right. That's all. Right? So if you don't want to pay, double check everything. That's all. Okay. Now, correct encoding. So let's say, for example, last name Christopher, then the surname in linking form must be Christopher. First name Oluwatusen, of course, first name Oluwatusen. Aderonke, middle name, other name Aderonke. Okay, that's how you're going to register the name. Now, what is the wrong encoding? Let's say, for example, your bank account name is Oluwatusen Aderonke Christopher. Now, your D.T.C name is shortcut Tosen Ronke Chris. Oluwatusen A. Christopher Oluwatusen Aderonke Chris. That is subject for what? Name repositioning, edit name. That's why, or any registered name which is not matched with the bank name or national ID will not be honored for bank linking. So to avoid, again, to avoid delays in bank linking, kindly read and double check all the information needed during name registration. Otherwise, you will be requested for name editing. And we don't want you to pay. As much as we don't want you to pay, but it's still up to you. Okay? All right, forms. Now let's go to the form. So this is the edit name form. So if you want for name repositioning, edit name, this is the form you are going to submit or use. Distributor's concern form. If you have any concerns, complaints regarding with your co-distributors, with your upline, okay? So this is the form that you are going to use. Now, what else? Merging of accounts. When you say merging of accounts, it's not restructuring, okay? It's a merging. When you say merging of accounts, we will put all your accounts with different username and passwords into one username and password. So that's what we mean by merging of accounts. So let's say, for example, your account 1 has different username and password. Your account 2 has different username and password. Your account 3 has different username and password. So if you want to make it as one username and password, this is what you're going to do, merging of accounts form. So state everything there, number of accounts, 3, username. Usually, the username and password that we'll be going to use is the main accounts, username and password. Okay, so that is for merging of accounts. For ID form, If you wish, this is optional. This is not compulsory. If you want to have your own ID, so here in Lagos, we have ID form. If not, it's okay. Okay? Username and retrieval form. Sorry for that. Okay, username and password retrieval form. So if you don't know, if you have not yet, if you did not remember your username and password, password, then you can apply it in our office. And there is a what? Processing fee on that. So I know there will be arrangement with the management or the RC heads. If first timer, it's okay. But if you are now doing it every time, every week, now there will be a processing fee for that. Because I know sometimes people, they encode today and tomorrow they already forgotten their username and password. Imagine. Okay? So always remember your username and password. Now, what else? What else? Okay, account reactivation. What is account reactivation? In our company policy section 2.10.10, the distributor managing the account, inactive account, it says there, an account is considered inactive when there has been no personal product purchase, personal sponsoring, nor income encashment for a period of 6 months. Then the system will automatically make your account inactive. Oh, what are you going to do? So if you want to activate or reactivate your account, instead of paying the processing fee, all you have to do is to follow these guidelines. Do the PMA or PC equivalent to 2 BPs, blister pack of C247 or complete, 5 ERPs, C247 or 6 retail pack of complete, okay, using the inactive ID number. After you bought that, submit the receipt of the PMA product purchase to the customer service representative of the RC nearest to you. Okay? Now, check your account 3 to 5 days after submission of the PMA proof of purchase. In any case of delays, please send your follow-up to the following contact number. So it says, it stated there the contact number where you're going to follow up if you apply for account reactivation. Okay. Now, is it clear for you about account reactivation? So that's it. Okay. So that is for the account reactivation. And now let's move on to company updates. So again, Ed package is 49,990. Direct referral bonus is 5,000. Match sales bonus is 7,000 from first pair to 300 pairs. Then 6,500 from 300 first pair up to onwards. Okay, 300 first onwards. Now, product price lists. So this is our product price list. So this is the available products right now here in Nigeria. And for those distributors who want to convert their old account to EdPlan account, we have this NPP. So the diffuser is no longer available, but we have this iProtect retail pack, okay, at 23,700 Naira. This NPP is for conversion of what? Old account to EdPlan account. And take note, this NPP does not include your personal monthly achievement or your PC. All right? So, okay. So, if you have downlines who have not yet converted to EdPlan account, tell them, okay, that we have now NPP, 3 iProtect retail pack, so that they will enjoy all the EdPlan benefits. All right? Now, also there's a memo about additional guidelines for prime position. Now, what is this prime? Okay, so the moment you become prime, there will be sales steps breakaway, additional income for you guys in UPP. Now, how are you going to become prime? Now, let's assume that you already done your PC. Now, if you done your PC, the X mark will going to become check mark, green check mark. Here, let's say, for example, your first direct in code products and the points is 0.8. Okay? Then, your second direct, other person, in code products also, it becomes 0.08. So what will going to happen? Minimum of 2 moving legs will go into check, and 10% of the total will also going to make it, will going to have a green check. But you are not yet achieve the requirements for prime. Why? There is lacking. Most active line must produce at least 1 point. So what do we mean by this? Okay, so I have 0.8, I have 0.08, it's 10%. 2 moving legs is already moving to the Rex. But, sorry, most active line must produce at least 1 point, because in the memo, it says there, this is to inform all AIM Global Nigeria distributors that in order to be in prime position, your most productive direct line, remember that, should have a minimum of 1 point. Group sales reorder for a given month. The 10% production from the other legs, as part of the requirements to be a prime, will be derived from the said production. Thus, if your most productive leg has 1 point group sales, you only need 0.1 point coming from your other legs. So what do you mean by that? So all you have to do, listen to this, encourage the 0.8, this person. Let's say it becomes 1, okay? Becomes 1. Now, all you have to do is to make the other legs 0.1. Okay, so most active line must produce 1 point. It's now checked. Then 0.1, look at it. Everything will go into check. All right, are you following, guys? Okay, are you following? So that is it. So that's what we mean. So at least minimum of what? 1 point. Okay. Now, look at this. Always monitor your prime. Why? It doesn't mean that you are already achieved this, it's okay. Be careful, because anytime under your team will go into what? Buy products, and they will encode and encode. Okay, so what are you going to do? Monitor, and let's say it happened that the 1 point increased by 1.8. So tendency, this green check mark will go back to X, and the total prime requirements achieved will going to go back again to X bar. So it only shows that you need to encourage your other directs to encode products so that you will achieve the 10% of 1.8. Are we clear? Again, let me go back. So this is it. Now you have the 1 point and 0.1. Everything is okay. But what if this group buy and buy more products and increase to 1.8? What will going to happen? The check mark of the 10% will become X mark again, because the 10% have not yet achieved. So what are you going to do? Tell these people, other directs, to buy products. And the moment it becomes 0.18 or 10% of 1.8, it goes back again. And you are now okay for prime for the next month. So prime Whatever, let's say, for example, if everything right now, November, today, you see, check, it is for the month of December. Okay? So that's why you need to monitor your prime. Because a lot of distributors saying, Sir Jobs, it all the check marks are green, but how come I did not become prime? Probably during the last day of the month, most of the people bought products, okay, in this group. And they buy and encode, and it increased. And until such time, it haven't met the 10%. So just what should I do? For the safe, okay, if you want to have safe prime achievement, you need to make it 5 points. Because prime says 10% or 5 points, whichever is lower. All right? So that's how prime works. Now, let's move. Directory. So these are the people, okay, who are in charge in our regional centers. So if you have any concerns, follow-ups, queries, these are the people you're going to ask. So these are their WhatsApp number. This is also the customer service hotline. If the head, okay, if the manager cannot answer or no response, then you need to what? You need to call the customer service hotline of that particular regional center or that respective regional center. Because sometimes our managers are so busy. It's not only you, they entertain. Okay, thousands of distributors, they entertain every day. So if you want some queries, then this is the customer service hotline. Okay? Now, bank account details. So starting November 22, the old bank account of Zenith and Access Bank, okay, will no longer be used. What we are going to do, starting November 22, each RC or regional center, they have their own respective bank account numbers. So for example, Lagos RC, they have Access and Zenith Bank. So Abuja's Access and Zenith Bank is different from Lagos. Okay. So if your partner, if your prospect will going to buy package in Lagos, you need to submit or tell him to deposit the money in Lagos account, not in other accounts. Okay? I repeat, if you have a prospect in Lagos, be sure to deposit the money on Lagos Access Bank account or Zenith Bank account. What is the purpose why we did this? To avoid what? Double payments. Because some distributors, the moment they what they call this, the moment they deposit or transfer money on the bank account, they send it to every RC. Okay? They send it to all RC. So here we have now a respective bank account numbers in every regional center. So be sure, okay, make sure to ask your prospect where they are going to purchase the products and the packages. So this is for Lagos, this is for Abuja, okay? This is for Wari, this is for Kano, and this is for Potakot. Anyway, if you want to know the direct account details, you can message us. You can also message our RC heads. So you can take a snap. Also, this is for Wari and this is for Uyo. Now, let's say, for example, if it happened that you deposit the money to Wari, but supposedly to Uyo. Okay, at first, okay, all you have to do is to talk to the manager regarding about that matter, about that issue, but make sure next time, okay, to avoid hassles, to avoid delays, and to avoid problems and to avoid stress, deposit on where uh, the prospect will going to pick up the package. Okay, are we clear on that? Are you following? So I'm almost done with my technical training. So I will give only 5 minutes or 5 persons to ask any questions or clarifications regarding about what we discussed. If you have any clarifications, you can type it down there in our comment section so that we will answer that and also for the benefit of everyone. All right. Okay. Ma'am Beatriz Orego. Training is indeed very educative and important. Wow, thank you so much. Now, how are you, Ma'am Beatriz? Is it clear now? Is it okay now? Okay. Who have a question? Who has a question? Internet is very bad here in Abuja. Okay. Wow. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the hearts. Wow. There's a question from Ma'am Origo Beatriz. What if I pay money to Warrior RC? Can I pick up the product in Lagos office? Okay. What if I pay money to Warrior RC? As what I've said, as what I've said, okay, Ma'am Origo, I said it earlier, if the pickup of product is in Lagos office, then deposit the money in Lagos bank account number. Okay, that's what I've said. So I give you the details, the directory, the details of the bank account number of Lagos. So please be responsible and be mindful in doing that. I hope the video of the presentation will be made available on YouTube for those of us that joined late to get the full picture, please. It is in our Facebook page, AIM Nigeria Talks. Okay, just visit there and you can replay this video. Okay, so again, not only once, not only twice, repeat and repeat until you master, okay, the training about about D.T.C. Please clear me here. If one is the sponsor and upline, here, can one use his code for both sponsor and upline? What do you mean by that? Let's say, for example, if you are, let's say, for example, if you have one account, and if you want to add account, second, you can use still the sponsor ID number and the upline ID, same number, because you don't have any number or any person under your first account. But let's say, for example, first account is your name. Second account is other people's name. Third account is other people's name. And if you wish to add account under number 3, the sponsor ID should be your first account. The upline ID is the number, as the ID number of the number 3. Okay? Where you're going to attach to, that is the upline ID. Okay, where you are going to attach your additional account. But if you don't have any, let's say you joined today, okay, you have now one account. And if you wish to add account tomorrow, okay, the sponsor ID is your ID number. The upline ID is still your ID number. Okay, so that's how you're going to encode. So as much as possible, if you want to have an actual training on that, better to ask assistance from your upline. Okay, so that he will going to meet you and assist you, okay, on how to encode additional accounts. Indomitables family. Sino ba to? Master Jobs, what happens if my direct upline defects into another MLM company? Terminate. Simple. Oh, you mean he joined another account? No. D.T.C, go to office, apply for distributors concern. Okay. Uh, Sino ba to si Indomitables? Who are you? Indomitable spirit. Rena, downline mo ba to? Is this your downline, Maricel? Sandra? I think it's from Ghana, sir. Okay, from Ghana. Okay, now. Yes. For now, we don't have products in Lagos. As a result, can't meet up with PC. It's not an excuse. We have products. What products? Okay. There's coffee in the office. You can make it as your PC. There is Vidamax in the office. You can make it as your PC. As what I've said again, it's not only Sito for 7, it's not only complete. You can combine all the products and meet up your personal consumption. Oh, some income. Is it some income? It's Coach Sam from Ghana. All right. Who else? As a what do you call this? Questions? I get this. All right. So what else? Thanks for this beautiful. Any questions, guys? Two more. Two more. Two more questions. Okay, I'm waiting for. Okay, question. Okay, Samuel Income. I know Samuel Income from R2S. Zia May Salian is also watching. Wow, thank you. Any question, guys? Any questions from Lagos RC? I cannot see you there. All right, let me check my Facebook Live. I think there is no more questions. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear? Maybe you have any questions there? Any clarifications? Okay. Okoma, thanks so much for the magical J. Ah, bakit master? All right. My question is not answered. Who becomes the new upline if my current upline is terminated? Okay. What do you mean by that? Upline who will guide you? If the other upline is already terminated, go to the next upline. Okay. So are you referring me, Mr. Sam? Are you referring me about teaching, or are you referring it to adding of accounts? What do you mean by that upline? Because there are, if you're talking about upline ID, okay, it's based on your genealogy where you're going to attach to. But when you talk about upline who will going to assist you, then if your upline, your direct upline is already another who left you, then go to another upline. Okay. You are referring to genealogy. Okay. If that, let's say for example, first account is you, second account is other person, and it happened he left. It's okay. Use his ID number again. Use his ID number as the upline ID. It does not matter. What's important is the sponsor ID, because the sponsor ID is the person who will going to get the direct referral bonus. The purpose of upline ID is the ID where you're going to attach to, because you cannot encode your account if you don't have an upline ID where you're going to attach to. Again, let's say for example, this is you. Okay, this is you, your second person. Okay, if you wish to add account under that second person and it happened that number 2 is already terminated, you can still add account. So the upline, the sponsor ID is your main account, and the upline ID is your upline who already not active. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. What's important is the sponsor ID. You see, go to the there's a question from Facebook Live. Thanks so much. Okay, from Nikos Lin. Thanks so much to sneak here, but hope you will welcome me. Okay, you are now welcome, mom. Are you male? I don't know, Nikos. My quiz, my question: how to fix and encode participants? What do you mean fix and encode participants? I do not understand your question. How to fix and encode participants? What do you mean by participants? From Bahrain. Participants in where? Zoom? I do not know your question is. Okay. All right. Is there any other questions here? Ma'am Sandra, Ma'am Rena, Ruby Income. Oh, hello, Ruby. How are you? All right. Ma'am Pilar, how are you? Namamlansya pa ba? Hello, Ma'am Mary Ann. I saw your background. Looks beautiful. What is that? It's a falls. Okay, we have a name. We have a question here from Chuck Wimeka Agu. Someone with two or three accounts and want to add another account at the right. Third. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, who will be the upline? All right, let me draw this. Okay. Now, you're asking me, Ma'am Chikwimeka, okay, so this is you. Okay. Someone with two or three. So this is your second account. Okay, your first. Then this is the number 3. Now, I will ask you, you are going to add account here to number 3. Am I right? So can you type, right, let me unmute you. Okay, so number 3, whose account will I'm going to add? Is it yours or another person? Let's say this number 3 is not yet taken. Now, my question is, so you want to add account. So the sponsor ID is your ID number. The upline ID is your still ID number because you will go into attach in your first account. Okay, so sponsor ID, your ID number, the upline ID, still your ID number because you're going to attach this third account to your first account. Now, what if this is you? Second, third. And okay, you want to add your fourth account. You want to add your fourth account, number 3. So what is the sponsor ID? and you want to direct it in your first account. Now, listen to this. The sponsor ID will be the number 1. The upline ID is the ID number of number 3. And the position is right. Are we clear? If you wish to add your 4th account under number 3, the sponsor ID, okay, is your main account. The upline ID is the number 3, and the select position should be right. Is it clear now for everyone? Okay, is it clear now for everyone? So that's how you're going to. So for some income, let's say, for example, this is another person. Okay, this is another person. This is your account. This is another person. You want to add additional account under this another person. Okay, let's say, for example, this is okay. This is your second account. Now, what some ask is, what if this number 3 is already terminated? It's already doing other business. Who is my upline? He is still the same, your upline, still the same. So this is your sponsor ID. This is your upline ID. And right for the position. It doesn't matter. Because the moment you connect, you put the sponsor ID, this one will be the one to earn direct referral bonus of, let's say in Nigeria, it's 5,000 naira. Is it clear now? Now, that's why you need to open your genealogy, check and review everything there, and study your weak leg, your productive leg, your pairing leg, so that it will not mess up everything. Okay? So that's for what? Encoding. And be sure, when you encode, correct details. Okay. Well, hello to Mama Uche in Nukura watching. Hello, Mama Uche. Pernilo Aguilar watching from Malaysia. Yan, Pernilo. Correct mo para wag kang magmali. Ha? Wag kang magkamali. Hello to you, sir. Pag na-encode niya ng mali, mali siya. Oh, in English, she is wrong. He is wrong. Okay? Mali siya. Mali siya. All right. Okay, I guess everyone learned from this discussion. It's already and it's almost 2 hours. Okay. So with that, thank you so much. See you again on the next training. Okay, probably by next technical training, we will discuss more on computation. Okay, so with that, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for to all the leaders, to all our economy drivers, our consumers and business partners. Thank you so much. So once again, this is Jobs saying thank you. Okay, declare all, speak blessings to each and everyone. Hope, okay, and wish all the best for the year 2022. Okay, so 1 more month to go. Hustle and get your goals. All right. So with that, thank you. God bless and more power.
I want all this money. Don't want to take the same step where I take last year when it don't work for me. Oh Lord, as I dey grind, I dey hustle, bless me with this money. But on your hand that day, I say make you run out for me. Oh. If we don't make money, wait till we get. Wait till